Okay, shalom. My name is Ziblatt. I'm from class 12.3 and I would like to share about a book. The title book is How Democracies Dies by Stephen Levitsky and Daniel Ziblatt. Okay. What is the book tell about explains? Okay, this book explains how democracies often collapse, not about a war, not about sudden cups, not about violence revolutions, but it's about the leaders of the nations. Okay, the leaders who undermine democratic institution from within. Okay, that's the elaborate about this book. Okay, I would like to share about 4 points and signs who leaders go to authoritarian, okay, aka demagogue, aka autocrat. Okay, there are 4 points. Okay, and number one is the leaders reject democratic rules of the games. What this means? Okay, it means okay, I would like to give you analogy. Okay, if we play basketball, if we play football, we have rules, right? Okay, in the basketballs we have rules like if you grab the ball and you step three and you steps 3 times and you grab the ball and you not dribble that, it's called travel. Okay, that's the rules of the basketballs. And uh, if you are defenders and you stand in your area with the 3 seconds, it's called 3 seconds violations. Okay, that's the rules. The footballs have rules too, like we have yellow card, we have red card, we have free kick, we have penalty kick. Okay, that's the rules. We have VAR, virtual assistant referee. That's the rules. Okay, that's the rules of the games. And democracies have the rules too. What's the rules of democracy? The important rules of democracies is institutional limits. What it means institutional limits? It means we have legislative, executive, and judicative in Indonesians. Okay, legislative we have MPR, DPR, executive we have presidents, judicative we have Mahkamah Agung, we have Mahkamah Konstitusi, we have Komisi Yudisial. Okay, that's the institutional limits. Okay, and they are check and balances. Okay, but if the leaders refuse the rules, they wants to the top of the institutional and they are not have, then they didn't there's not check and balances. It's dangerous. Why it's dangerous? Because democracies only works when all players respect the rules, like basketball, like footballs. Okay. That's the point number one. Point number two is about the denial of the legitimacy of political opponents. What this means? We call the opponents is a criminal. We call the opponents is a terrorism. We call oppositions is a criminals. It's dangerous because democracies must have oppositions, must have critics. Opposition give a critic and we have a progress. But in the leaders, but we have a leaders of authoritarians of demagogue. We call antek-antek asing, saying it's joke. Okay, it's just a joke. We call terrorism, we call they are oppositions, yeah. They are criminals, and that's not the points for democracies. Democracies respect each other. Okay, respect the opposition and respect the others, the leaders. Okay, point number three is tolerance of violence, tolerance of encouragement of violence. What it means? If the leaders refuse to condemn violence and encourage their supporter to fight, to intimidate the oppositions, that's the dangerous. Okay, they're saying protest is attack to understandables are not big deal. That's dangerous because when leaders tolerate violence, democracies become unsafe. Sorry, the books has the fall. Has this. Sorry, fall. If the leaders um, tolerate violence, democracies become unsafe. That's number one. Explain that. Okay, and dangerous too. If leaders is from military, if from it's from mili it's from military, and yeah, they are military to condemn to sorry to refuse the opinions, that's the dangerous. Okay, then point number four. Okay, the last points is readiness to curtail civil liberties. What this means, we have no freedom to speech, we have no freedom to press, we have no freedom to protest. That's the dangerous. We have leaders to refuse protest, to refuse speech. Okay, the have the democracies is about freedom to speech. It's freedom to protest. That's democracies. We not authoritarian. We know autocrat. We know we uh, demagogue. Okay, but if we go to authoritarians, if we go to authoritarian, we go to autocrat, and we have the leader, which means that's demagogue. They refuse to freedom to speech and freedom to protest, and that's so dangerous. They're gonna be suing journalists, and they're gonna be blocking media, maybe buying the media. Sorry, buying medias. That's the dangerous, buying medias. Okay, like South Korea. Sorry, like North Korea. Okay, North Korea, their medias explain how the leaders give some kindness, and what I'm saying, and that's the dangerous. Okay, the 4 points, it's so matters. In Indonesians, of course. Okay, Daniel Ziblatt and Stephen Levitsky teach me so uh teach me a lot. Okay, but teach me about democracies is safe when society can recognize authoritarian behavior and reject leaders who display these patterns. Okay, I would like to recommend that to you, Miss, to read this book, because this book is so relevant in Indonesian, in Europe, in Africa. Okay, because this book is so good. Okay, it's about politics, it's about the law, it's about social, it's about everything. Okay, thank you, Miss. Shalom.